Good afternoon. My name is Timothy Lampley, and this is the corresponding presentation for the Week 6 Data Collection Assignment for the Fall 18 COM510 course, as instructed by Dr. Melissa Naomi Tingle. As previously stated, this presentation is a component of the Week 6 assignment, which includes a two-page paper. The subject of this assignment is a brief survey of my data collection and data analysis methods. Let's go ahead and get started. As a preface, I want to state that the primary research method that I have chosen to implement is from the qualitative perspective. In summary, this is defined as the collection and analyzing of data from a non-numerical vantage point, which leads to the actual strategies I am employing to both gather and inspect the information of my study. In that vein, I am incorporating intensive interviewing and documentary strategies. Regarding the intensive interviewing method, I have composed an interview guide based on a semi-structured model. This is to say that questions have been prepared before the interview, but additional probes have been added to further clarify the respondents' answers to those questions. Two separate interviews were created, one for church leadership and one for members or prospective members. Now, initially, it was my intent to conduct three interviews. The first would be for a church leadership or an elder, the second, a current church member, and the third, a prospective member going through the membership process of Emmaus Reformed Baptist Church. However, due to the caveat of time and scheduling, the last interview did not take place. Thankfully, the previous two did. Equally thankful, I am for Emmaus Reformed Baptist Church's extensive repository of documentation. It is well organized, accessible, and maintained. Amidst the total 16 documents listed under their foundation documents, half that amount were pertinent, either directly or in ancillary fashion, to the research study topic. So I divided those documents into core documents and supporting documents. Now, in regard to a qualitative analysis strategy, the grounded theory method was selected for this endeavor. Grounded theory, otherwise known as GTM, according to Earl Babby's 2016 14th edition of The Practice of Social Research, has defined GTM as, quote, an inductive approach to research introduced by Barney Glaser and Anselm Strauss, in which theories are generated solely from an examination of data rather than derived deductively. From the same source, coding, or the classifying of categorizing of individual pieces of data, are employed using first the open, axial, and selective methods. So some clarification is necessary here. The first seeks to exegete what is being conveyed by the authors or respondents, and the second looks to determine the core concepts in the study. Lastly, the selective method is used to uncover the central code within the study. However, since this is a communications course, a prerequisite of this study is to build the frame for the study upon the proverbial foundation of a communications theory. The one that as of late has kept my attention and piqued my curiosity is the uncertainty reduction theory of communication. So, therefore, the previously applied coding was further synthesized into the language and terminology of this theory as categories for analysis, or additional categories for analysis. So, in summary, and according to the 2017 11th edition of Theories of Human Communication by Littlejohn, Foss, and Etzel, uncertainty reduction theory works off the premise that both people seek to predict the behavior of others and to do so by motivation for their own plans and strategizing. When strangers come into contact with one another and must interact to some degree, They implement various forms of information gathering to reduce uncertainty in the other. For example, successful rapport building strategies increase a sense of familiarity or predictability in the new acquaintance, which in turn lowers uncertainty and the need to continue gathering information. With proper credit due, please refer to the following resources. And of course, thank you for your time.